What's up, everybody? JP here with the Leprechaun Fantasy Workshop. I want to do a lot today here for the next 30 to 40 minutes, hopefully. But I want to talk about an outstanding product that I found locally in Canton. It's like 15 minutes from my house. And that is an enamel paint. It's called MCW Finishes. Outstanding products made by a local model guy. He's been around for a while. I found it to be a great replacement for the Model Masters line from Testers that is no longer with us. You can still find them, but this is, in my opinion, a superior product. It's really easy to use. So I'm actually going to use it today. So we're gonna be in the booth. We're gonna paint, but I wanted to share the system, how easy it is, how great it is, and just give credit where credit's due. So we're going to get into it. I'm going to flip over the screen. You guys will be able to see what we're doing. Alright, so to show you guys here, it's MCW Finishes. I know it's backwards, and I'm sorry, that's how I have to have my camera set up. This is a great, like a pearl blue. Like a light sky pearl blue. It says mist blue metallic. But it is absolutely outstanding. And what's really cool about these paints too, they are a little bit more, I think it's like $7 roughly a bottle. They are enamels, so you need to thin them. But one, they have there's a shake ball inside of them, so if you can hear it, I don't know if you can hear that, but there is a metallic ball inside of each one of these paints. And there's a trick to running these. So real quick, to talk about it, I'll first kind of do a Julia Child on you guys. That's a cooking person. If you haven't seen, this is something that I've already painted with the paint. I'm going to flip the light on, so I want you guys to be able to see. This is a great metallic paint. This is the darker blue that I used to paint my semi-tractor rig. There's obviously a lot more that I've painted with this. And I'm still doing clearing on it, but it is absolutely amazing. Let me see if I can get a little light and see if you guys can see the depth of that color. So it is just a great looking color. And it's super easy to spray, super easy to mix, and I mean I use a hardener with mine, so it's dry in 8 hours, easily handleable, and it's just absolutely outstanding. So we're going to get into it. I want to paint the 32 Ford, or at least the body. So I'm using the Tamiya. I use a stand for whenever I'm painting bodies. It's really great to use. This is not what this review is about, but just, this is how I use it. So to mix up this stuff, there's a couple things. First off, I wanted to share, I always use, for primer, if I'm using enamels, I use Mr. Finishing Surfacer 1500. And if it's a darker color, or other than like a light color, I usually use black. I think it comes out better. I also have the gray as well, but I prefer black for the base, and that's what's on here now. And you can see, it's just, that's without any sanding. It's 100% completely smooth. Sorry, my camera's not autofocusing. But it's outstanding how well this surfacer works. So that's the primer, and then we'll mix this up. So what I use here is for a thinning, Mr. Color Leveling thinner. You can't use a cheapo thinner on with this, but it's worth every penny. So, and then the hardener is from the line as well, the MCW Finishes. I just put it in a big bottle because everything I use, I like to use these dropper bottles when I'm using something. It just helps it mix, and then I use these disposable eyedroppers for mixing the paint. So how this system works is it's 8 parts. So let me get another couple shakes. I did use the paint mixer, but I just, It needs to be thoroughly mixed, and this stuff does have a good tendency to separate. So, but you can see the color there, and it's just absolutely. I don't want to pull a crocodile hunter, but it's just gorgeous. It really is. So, it's just a deep, deep color, and we'll just get our color mixed here. And so the mixture here is 8, 1, and 2. Now, I don't need that much paint, and this dropper does about double what the droppers in the other bottles do. You just got to know your equipment. So, I'm going to do about 6, 1, and 2. And I think, we'll do a little bit more, but that should be enough. And then I always have a rag. I know you guys can't see it, but I always have a rag on my leg just to quickly clean stuff up. Well, there's a new stain on the... Again, that rag comes in handy. So we'll get that cleaned up real quick. Easy enough. Alright, so what I was talking about is the 8, 1, and 2. For the hardener, it's one mix of the hardener, that's the 1. And then 2 of the thinner. And how the hardener works is it just, kind of gives it that... I mean, it's a hardener. It makes the paint harden, I would say, all the faster. So there we go. We got our color. Now, I've done a review on this. This is my Badger Airbrush Co. Mixer. Sorry about that. So, I mean, I don't want to have it going. It is... Oops, sorry. I'm in shot here. There we go. So I don't want to have... I don't have it going while I want to put it in and then let it rip. And I just... let it go for a couple seconds just because I want to make sure I'm thoroughly mixed and I have a clean mixture throughout. I want to, the hardener, and it's kind of like when you're mixing epoxy. You need to make sure it's all the way very well mixed. Otherwise, you're going to have problems down the road. If it's not thin enough, it won't come out of the airbrush right. If there's too much hardener and that kind of stuff, that can cause issues as well. The hardener is kind of a goopy. If that is a technical term you'll let me have. And then again, the whole purpose of having the rag, which you guys can't see in the shot. Alright, so there's our collar. It is absolutely gorgeous, and I love it, everything about it. And so we're going to go to the booth. So I hope you guys can hear me here well enough when I'm in the booth. I haven't really checked the camera here on that, but what we're going to be using is my Iwata, my HPCS Japan. It's an Iwata Eclipse. This thing's outstanding. It's great for doing the body work. I do have an Iwata Revolution as well, but the cup size is just not enough, and I use that more for detail work. So we're going to easy peasy. That's why I like to use these plastic cups. Or not plastic, paper cups. Just easy enough to pour in there. Alrighty, now safety first. I don't know if you guys can see it or not, but you do, with Enamels, you do definitely want to wear a mask, a respirator, because this stuff is, it'll kill you. So I'm just putting a mask on real quick. And getting the airflow going in the booth. The key is getting the even coat. Good coverage. Easy enough, right? So I'm going to set that off to the side. And then I'm going to put my block in here. This is what I use for this stuff. And there you guys have it. It's honestly a really simple system. It goes on so easily, so well. It looks great. And there's so much depth to it. I'm going to leave that in the booth, let it sit. And like I said, because I'm using the hardener, and here I'll give you an idea of some of the system here. So this is the here. Let me kill that camera so we get or that light. So I mean, this is just some of the colors. They have quite a few. Now most of this collection I have for automotive purposes. But this is the hardener I'm talking about. It comes in a little bottle like this. But it is outstanding. And what they do, or because I talk to Mike all the time when I go in there, because it's luckily 20 minutes from my house. And so it's just a great system. But what Mike told me they do is they have a camera that, I might be explaining this wrong, but they are able to take a picture of any color that exists in the, and they can color match it, and they mix all of their paints on site, which is outstanding. And I mean, I have most of the stuff I have for this is military ship model colors and car. So if you're a car guy, I have Pontiac engine blue that's predated in 1966. Engine blue 77, 90. So they're all the factory correct colors, which is really great. So again, this is not like a paid advertisement or like that. I just want to share, the paint that I think is absolutely outstanding. I still have a ton of Model Masters. I still have a ton of regular testers, and then I have all the acrylics that are behind me. But it's one of those things of, you want to have the right tool for the right job. And if you're making model cars, model ships, and to kind of share a little bit, because I haven't painted it yet. But this is the U-boat I'm working on right now. So it doesn't have any paint on it. It just has a primer. I've been doing the deck work, which is extremely intensive because, as you can probably see, here's the snorkel. It actually works and raises and lowers and that kind of stuff. So there's a lot of function to that. So this is another model that I'm working on. Plus I have the Titanic. I have the 32 Ford that we just painted. I've got the semi-tractor trailer that I showed. And then I'm building a trailer. So I've got a lot of models there going on. But yeah, and then I'm very excited to share that one of the big orders that I had come in is a 3D laser scanner. So hopefully I'll be actually doing a Kickstarter here of some stuff, and we'll get more into announcing that and maybe sharing a little bit of teasers as it goes on. So yeah, I just want to share again, MCW finishes. These things are great. I think they're around, like I said, $7 a bottle. Which I know is on the pricier end, but you get what you pay for. And this stuff is absolutely outstanding. Model Masters, if you can find it, is $4 or $5 a bottle. Like I said, these have mixing balls already in them. If you can hear the clackety clack. So they're easy to mix. The colors come out absolutely amazing. And it's a great line of paints. And you can find, if you type in Wings, Wheels, and Waves online, you can find their lines. You don't have to just be from Ohio or Canton. But I recommend checking them out. They're outstanding, great line, and a great, very knowledgeable folks. And if you call Mike, too, if you call them in the shop, they'll be able to kind of point you in the right direction as well. So, alrighty, guys. Well, I will kind of cut it there. Just wanted to share. Thanks for hanging out with us. We're definitely going to keep on going. Sorry there wasn't any videos this last week. I was on vacation. I needed a vacation. Was doing a lot of work on other things, and frankly, I just didn't want to, live stream. I mean, I don't want to say I'm under pressure, but it's easier to work when I don't have I'm not making fuck ups in front of everybody. So, but yeah, we got a lot of stuff coming, a lot of work to be done. Really excited for the U-boat build because that's the first thing I want to finish. So, thanks again, Sofa King. Welcome. So yeah, so that's our review for Thursday. We'll definitely be on. I actually don't know if I'll be able to be on Saturday for live streaming of Fortnite. I normally do that. I do have adult responsibilities, and my nephew is in a production of Annie. About an hour and a half from my house, and I promised I'd go to that. So probably won't be able to live stream on that, but we'll hopefully do something on Sunday to make up for it. So I don't know if you guys like the new Fortnite with the no building. I'm mixed on that. I feel like I'm getting my ass handed to me over and over again. I never even built, so it's just one of those things of I don't know what's happening, but I'm getting wrecked all the time. I've only gotten like 2 or 3 victories, so. But I'll let you guys go. Yeah, that's Sammy, by the way, Sofa King. So I'll let you guys go. You guys have a great rest of your night. I actually have to get to work in 30 minutes, but yeah, you guys have a great rest of your night. I will see you guys in the next one. This is JP with the Leprechaun Fantasy Workshop.